I believe PR professionals are just trying to find out what's happening in the world of technology and digital media. How can they use those surging types of media to integrate into public relations campaigns and activities? There's so many things coming at people in so many different ways that understanding how Facebook, how Twitter, how all of these forms of social media fit into a campaign are going to work. At the same time, because these are such general consumer products and forms of media, everyone believes they're the expert. But I believe that as public relations professionals, we are uniquely positioned to understand how to use tools, but at the same time helping the people we provide services to help them understand that these are only tools, and if not properly deployed, if not properly used, they're not going to get you any closer to your stated business objective. To gain relevance of voice in the world of Twitter, you got to have something that's relevant. You got to have something that's interesting to people to make them want to follow you. I believe that the multicultural environments that exist in our country are so rapidly changing that you have to realize that it's not a one-size-fits-all. You cannot take a cookie-cutter approach. That you have to understand audiences, and I think it's the foundation of what I learned as an undergrad student in the field of public relations, studying public relations. That at the end of the day, it's not about the message or the messenger. It's about the audience and fitting the right messenger and message to that audience. Understanding that Hispanics in, say, Arizona are vastly different than Hispanics in Texas or Florida. What makes them uniquely different? What can you do? What are the things that drive behavioral changes in those audiences? And to understand that African Americans in the South are different than African Americans in the Northeast region of the country. I believe that the explosion of this as a multicultural environment makes you really have to do intense research so that you can plan to ensure your message reaches your audience. I believe as we sort of move forward and as that continues, that we become this melting pot, but a melting pot of segmented audiences that require time and effort to understand, so that we're not wasting millions of dollars in campaign dollars to reach an audience because we didn't take the time to truly understand the audience. I like to tell people I spend my day and evenings worrying about the brand and reputation of the organization and building ambassadors for the future. I believe as when I focus on internal communications, what I'm trying to do is kind of twofold. I'm trying to build ambassadors who are well and able to go out and talk to family, friends, and neighbors. That I am helping the organization drive increased employee engagement by the very nature of the information we're providing it, how we're providing it, how we're listening to their feedback, and how we're initiating two-way dialogue with them. That also has an innate benefit of helping us to manage the brand and reputation. Part of the size and scope of our organization, it means that we have a lot of people who sort of live where regular Americans live, and so people come to them, neighbors and friends come to them, and the better we enable them to tell the story about State Farm and who we are and what our values are, it helps to solidify our position as a market leader.